loves, thanks for tuning into my channel. If you are new, welcome, and for those of you that have already subscribed, thank you so much for hanging out again with me today. You guys, I'm so happy that you are here because I'm doing a makeup tutorial. I haven't done one of these in a while, so I am so excited about just sharing my really quick and easy makeup routine with you. If you're interested in that, then make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you also say hello in the comments. I love chatting with you, and if this is your very first visit to my channel, make sure you introduce yourself in the comments. And I am just curious to know how long it takes you guys to get your makeup done in the morning. Using this routine that I'm about to show you, it really takes me maybe about 15 minutes to get ready and get out the door. I don't use a whole lot of products, but the products that I use are very good, and they work really well. And you know, I'm gonna go ahead and get into it and show you guys what I do, so maybe you can tweak your routine and do something similar. So anyway, let me get into this. Before we get into this makeup routine, I just want to share with you one of my favorite products from Grove Collaborative. It is this makeup removing towel. I have had this thing for a while and I absolutely love it. This is something that I use nightly. I actually use it along with a couple of other products that I'm going to show you, but I just love the fact that this thing performs very, very well. So on nights that I just don't feel like putting anything else on my face, I can use this towel and take all my makeup off and be totally comfortable with it, and then just cleanse my face in the morning. Now I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to swatch a shadow. I don't have anything on my hand that I'm about to show you how well it actually works. You just take a little spot here. I like to use my towel dry, but you certainly can wet yours. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I don't like wetting my sponges and I don't like wetting my towels if I don't have to. And you see how well it works? And it's an absolutely amazing product. It's only about $9. There's going to be a link for it in the description box below. But I use this towel along with these two products. I use the Take the Day Off liquid for my eyes, and then I use this Take the Day Off Balm from Clinique to remove the makeup off of my face. And the reason why I'm excited about this towel pairing with these items is because I don't have to use a lot of these products. These are pretty pricey. Let's see. This size right here is $22.95. I bought it a while ago, so it might be a little bit more, but it's around that price. And then this one is probably about, I don't know, it could be about $25. No, here it is. Oh, I was wrong. It's $26.35. And I actually got these from, these prices are actually from the PX. So if you have access to the PX, you probably will find them cheaper. But anyway, I love using that towel just because I saved money on those two products that I just showed you. It's machine washable. It's really fluffy and soft, and you definitely need to check it out. It would be a great gift from someone as well too that loves makeup. So the very first thing that I do in the morning before I put any makeup on my face is I make sure that it's been washed very well. And I use this Clinique liquid facial cleansing soap. This is something that I've been using for years, you guys. And I don't have any makeup on right now. As you can see, my complexion is very, very even tone, and it's because of the products that I put on my face. This is the Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. I use these two products together at night as well as in the morning, and sometimes I'll use a toner, but for the most part I always use those products. And then if I'm feeling just a little bit more dry, I'll use this Moisture Surge lotion from Clinique and just put it in the areas of my face that get a little dry. I told you guys I have scalp psoriasis, and I also have a little bit of eczema on my face, so sometimes my brow area will get a little dry as well as like around my nose. So I really try to take care of my skin by using really good products, and this Moisture Surge helps out a great deal with keeping it under control. So anyway, I also add just a primer over my face as well too, to make sure that I lay a really good smooth foundation for my liquid foundation to be applied, and I've already done that. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the liquid foundation that I use, which is from MAC. I'm an NW45, and I don't know, girl. I really have kind of like not a usual application process. This thing does come with a pump, but for whatever reason I never get a pump, right? So what I like to do is just put a little bit of it on the back of my hand. Looks like I'm almost out. Anyway, I put a little bit on the back of my hand. Guess I'll be placing in order after this video. That's good enough, you know. I don't put a lot of product on my face. Sorry. Thought I had everything in the area here, and apparently I didn't. And what I'll do is I will take a dry sponge and just go over my face with the product. I actually need to add just a little bit more. Sorry, you guys. Anyway, if you had a pump, it'd be easier. Okay. So after beating up my hand, I have a little bit more product. Hopefully you can see the amount. That is enough to cover my entire face. You definitely want to be careful about the amount of foundation that you place on your face, because an overload of foundation can make the look of your makeup look very, very cakey. Your face will just look like you can't really move it. It's just not going to be a good look for you. So definitely just make sure you monitor the amount of liquid foundation you apply to your skin. And then another thing that you need to make sure you do is to make sure that you blend in the bottom of your face. Make sure your neckline is blended in. I don't ever take my foundation lower than where I'm going in with it right here, because I don't know, I just feel like I'm gonna get it on my clothes, you know? But anyway, that's how I apply my liquid foundation. And I'm gonna show you guys my other product that I like to use from MAC. This is the NW45. This is the Studio Fix pressed powder from them. And what is I'm gonna get my brush here. Now the brushes that I'm using are actually from It Cosmetics. I love these brushes because they actually perform very, very well. I've had them for a few years, and I haven't lost any of the, you know, they don't shed. As you can see, the application process is very, very even. I don't have to fight with, you know, putting my makeup on. It's very, very even. And plus it feels comfortable on my skin. So that is the amount of foundation that I put on my face. As you can see, my face looks really, really natural. Now, something else that I do is I just go ahead and kind of blend in my brows. I'm gonna do that off camera. Okay, so what I did was I just took a brow pencil and just filled in my brows. I don't really add a lot of products to my face, as you can see. And I don't use brow gel, but if you have longer brow hairs, that is something that would make the look of your brow just look a little more tame, especially in between, you know, you getting your brows done. So that's a suggestion for you. Also, if you want a little bit more of a highlighted look, you can actually add a little highlight to the tail ends of your brows and above and right above the brow bone, just to add a little more excitement in that area. But that's not something that I'm going for today, but that's a suggestion for you if you want to switch the look up a little bit. So let me see here. The next product that I'm going to use, I'm actually looking for my primer. There it is. I call myself having all my products out, and I really don't. But I guess this would be a realistic look at how long it actually takes me. But I'm talking, so take that into consideration. Anyway, I use this Prep and Prime eyeshadow primer from MAC, and it's super simple and easy to use. You just take a little tiny bit of it, you see, and I just put it on my lids. I smooth the product in. This product never feels greasy. It actually enhances the look of my shadows when I have them on my lids. So this is definitely a product that I use daily. I don't have any type of skin irritation from it as well. And you know, when I leave for the office in the morning, my shadows look the same when I return at night, just because of this product. So that's why I use it on a daily basis. Now, the palette that we are going to be using today is, you saw it in the intro, but I'm gonna show it to you again, girl. This is one of my favorite palettes, and the reason why we're doing this one, we're using this one today, is because it's very, very, very neutral. Absolutely beautiful colors. I think it will work. You know, a lot of these shadows in here will work on any skin tone, and it's perfect for people that don't necessarily wear makeup on a daily basis. You know, it's not, the shadows in the palette aren't too intimidating, so I just really enjoy using this palette. So I have a couple of brushes that I use. This one, I forgot what company it came from, but I really enjoy using the brush. As you can see, the bristles on it are really fluffy and soft, and it doesn't shed. When I find out the name of it, I'll definitely link it in the description box below. But this one is actually from It Cosmetics. I love using this brush as well too. It's very round and fluffy, and it applies the product very, very well. So like I said, I enjoy using both of these brushes. I definitely will link this one in the description box below, but the other one I'm gonna have to do some research. I think maybe this brush, maybe It Cosmetics has something similar, but I'm not sure if the company that sells these brushes are in business anymore, so I apologize for that. But I just wanted to really show you the shape of the brush. Anyway, what I'm doing is I am just dabbing just a little bit of the Crease shade onto the brush, and I'm using very light motions to apply the Crease shade directly to the crease. And it's super important for you to use this shape of a brush when you are doing this step, because you don't want the shadow to be on your actual lid, and you definitely don't want it in this area. You want your crease shade to go in your crease, right? And like I mentioned before, if this is your first visit to my channel, make sure you say hello in the comment section. I love chatting with you guys. And if you have any tips that you would like to share, leave it in the comment section as well. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use another brush. I guess I should have got my brushes out. I told you guys I haven't done this in a while, so bear with me. Anyway, this is an angled brush. Now, this is one of my favorites as well. This one is from Smashbox. And the reason why I love this brush is because it is perfect for putting on the shadow on the corners of your eye. And I do a simple, very simple application. Nothing that you see when it comes down to my makeup looks are gonna be over the top, because I just think that, you know, I just feel more comfortable with neutral, softer looks. So my application process is very, very simple, very, very soft. But again, if you want to add a little more pizzazz, you can go in a little bit up here and just add a little more depth, but I'm just going to add the darkness to this area. I'm using another fluffy brush. This one is actually from Smashbox as well, and I am just going to blend this area out. So I'm blending it into the crease shade just to soften it up a bit, and just to make sure everything looks very, very seamless. All right, so I'm gonna gonna go in with this flat brush and I'm gonna apply the shadow to my lid. I'm gonna use something really, really soft. I'm not in the mood for glitter today, so I'm just gonna use this really, really soft, neutral looking shade, and I'm just tapping the shadow on my lid in this area only. And again, this is a look that works really, really well for me. If I wasn't talking, I probably would be finished by now, but this look for me is absolutely super, super easy, and one of the looks that I go to when I need to get ready in a hurry, you know? And so the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm going to add just a little bit of liner to the upper portion of my, well, to my lid. I don't really add any liner to the bottom of my lids just because of the fact that I have droopy looking eyes, so when I add liner or anything down here, it kind of makes them look droopy. So anyway, I'm gonna add the liner in my lashes, and I will be back in a second, okay? Okay, this is the finished look. I think it turned out absolutely gorgeous. It's super easy to recreate, and like I said, you can add a little highlight in this area. You can actually add a little glitter to your lid as well to add a little more drama if you want to, but I thought this look turned out absolutely perfect. It's great for someone that doesn't wear makeup all the time. I think they would feel really, really comfortable. Now, I paired the eye look with this matte lip color from MAC. It's called Spirit. And it just turned out gorgeous, and I just love how the whole look turned out. I did not put any type of highlights on my cheeks. I didn't put any blush on my cheeks as well too, because like I said earlier, I'm a person that doesn't like to wear a lot of products on my face because throughout the day my skin kind of tends to change a little bit. I'll get a little oily, and sometimes if I have a lot of products on my face, it just doesn't end up looking very well at the end of the day. But when I just wear some primer, the Studio Fix fluid from MAC, and also just some Studio Fix setting powder on top of it, or the Studio Fix pressed powder on top of it, my look actually looks like this all day, actually. Maybe one day I will do a time lapse and show you guys what I look like when I left for the office and when I come home at night, and you'll see how well this this combination of the Studio Fix fluid and the Studio Fix perfecting powder works, you know, really, really well. But anyway, I thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope this is very helpful for you guys. Also, I forgot to mention, if you are actually about to go for an interview with a company, this look would actually be very, very appropriate to wear. Just be aware of the shadows and the amount of makeup that you wear to interviews, because not only are you being interviewed for your job performance, or you know, whatever it is that your abilities that you can bring to the table, they also look at your appearance as well too. So just, you know, if you're a person that likes to wear a lot of dramatic looks, just tone it down for the interviewing process, and I think this would be a perfect choice for you to do. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.